Ever since I was 5 years old, I wanted to be a teacher and a writer. Jack would not want you to be alone. Love is out there, Elizabeth. You just have to open yourself up to it.
Traveling, moving all around. I really wanted to find the perfect place to stop and start a family.
Your mother was an editor?
I remember sitting with her when she read manuscripts. She would quote Benjamin Franklin, either write something worth reading or do something worth writing.
I'm Elizabeth Thornton.
I'm Lucas Bouchard. Welcome to your new library. There's no need to rent a space when I'm donating this place.
No, I don't know what to say.
How's everything going with the shelves?
Very well, thank you.
Why are you so interested in setting up the library? Because if I have in any way led you to believe...
Now, I'm not going to deny that I was aware of your beauty. But as I got to know you, I became fascinated by your goodness. Dangerous Liaisons. One of my favorites. I wanted a library because it seemed like a good thing. No disrespect.
I tried to get something published a few years ago. It didn't work out.
Okay, but first of all, there are dozens of good publishers out there. And second, I would be more than happy to read your book and give you my thoughts.
They didn't like my stories.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry.
You did all this for me.
Your writing inspires me. I wanted to be your first publisher.
Here.
Okay. I love the illustrations.
My late husband drew them.
I'll get right on it.
And be honest.
I would never be anything but honest with you. I think your stories and your characters are wonderful.
Well, I'm so glad you feel that way.
But
There's a but.
in order to publish these, I think you need to go deeper. Your stories are good, but they could be great. My mother always used to tell me that the best writing...
Comes straight from the heart.
So what's in your heart?
You were right. I do need to go deeper with my writing, and I'm going to. I'm putting my short stories away, and I'm writing a novel.
You have quite the way with words.
So you're enjoying the chapters?
I am. Your protagonist is very strong and also very vulnerable.
Oh, I think we all feel that way sometimes.
And you write Elsa's son with so much heart and so much passion. And I'm especially intrigued by this new character, Luther Brandt. The handsome, charming restaurateur with a penchant for cards and travel. I gotta say, I'm rooting for him.
Well, that is what you want as a writer.
Who was your inspiration for that character?
Oh, I just made him up.
Really?
Oh, you didn't think that you...
No. No! No, of course not.
What are you looking for?
Humble pie.
You finished reading the chapters.
Luther Brandt. Aside from being a handsome, charming restaurateur who enjoys a game of cards, is also a widower with a young daughter, and he once worked as a Pinkerton.
Well, remember, it is just fiction.
There's this new English novelist. Have you heard of Virginia Woolf?
Yes! My sister Viola lives in England. She's a fan. She just sent me some of her short stories.
Well, Virginia Woolf is doing a reading in Union City tomorrow night. Would you be my guest?
I can't believe we just met Virginia Woolf.
You two had quite the conversation.
Oh, I talked her ear off, didn't I?
Are you kidding? You were as thick as thieves.
You got Virginia Woolf's autograph?
I actually wanted to give it to you yesterday, but I thought it should be bound as something more special. Thus, the leather cover.
It's very beautiful. Thank you. I take it you're a bigger fan of her short stories.
No, not particularly.
So you bought the tickets just because?
Yes, just because. Refreshing and real. A unique, underrepresented voice that leaves me wanting to read more.
Am I supposed to know what that means?
My mother, she's a fan.
He sent the first 3 chapters of my novel to his mother.
The book editor?
She's willing to send them to a publisher.
The point is, he didn't ask my permission first. I'm left wondering how much I can trust him.
I'm really very sorry. I see now that sending them should have been completely your choice.
Well, I suppose your heart was in the right place. In the future, please just ask me first. I came to say yes to the publisher.
Of course, yes.
I'm getting paid to write. I can't believe it.
I can, because I've read your work.
Well, I have you to thank for that.
Did I write those chapters?
You encouraged me, and for that, I will forever be grateful.
Elizabeth, you've always maintained that love is worth fighting for. And that includes when it needs defending.
Food for the soul.
And while I'm not resentful from what I've seen and from what you've told me, I believe that you and Nathan still.
Okay.
Love is not just an emotion, it's also an act of will. It can't be demanded, it can't be forced. I want you to find your true love. And in order to do that, I need to set you free.
Well, I would like to thank you for coming to tonight's very special reading. You may know me from my previous work, A Single Mother on the Frontier, due to be published sometime next year. But tonight, I'd like to read from my heart. It's a love story, and one that I've only just begun to write, about a woman who has fallen deeply for a man who is patient and kind, thoughtful and adoring. Yes, question.
Will we get to hear about his side of the love story? Because he's fallen deeply for a woman who is true, selfless, and sweet, beautiful, and endearing.
Well, I am sure we will be hearing more from him.
I love you.
I love you. And from her.
Elizabeth, will you marry me?
Yes. But for now, I'm afraid she's all out of words.